Co-Curator allows a group of collocated people to collect, share, and curate digital sources of inspiration on their mobile phones. Upon starting Co-Curator, people are presented with their collection of sources of inspiration laid out chronologically on a colour-coded timeline. People can browse through their timelines by swiping to the left or to the right. People can add 4 types of content to their timelines: photos, notes, web pages, and videos, which are represented as thumbnails of different sizes. Tapping on a thumbnail results in that item being displayed full screen. To return to the timeline, people must press the back button. People can see an overview of all items in their collections as a grid of thumbnails by performing a pinch-in gesture. This general view can be browsed by swiping up and down and exited by pressing the back button. To add a new source of inspiration, people must perform a long press on an empty part of a timeline and select the type of material to be added. Depending on the type of chosen material, the photo gallery or the keyboard will appear. A thumbnail of a chosen material is automatically generated and added at the end of the timeline. For annotation purposes, notes can be added anywhere on the timeline by performing a long press at the desired destination. People can also prune the timeline. To modify or delete existing material, people must perform a long press, triggering a larger version of a thumbnail that floats on top of a timeline. Here, people can tap on the material to bring up the keyboard, or swipe to the left to delete it. Timelines can be shared amongst collocated teams by 2 or more people synchronously rotating their phone 180 degrees, mimicking how people currently use mobile phones to share content with each other. Tactile and auditory feedback are triggered when this device gesture is detected. As a result, both timelines will appear on both devices and materials will be rearranged to appear in chronological order. People can join the group by performing the same gesture with an existing group member, allowing them to see all group materials. 4-person groups can be formed by adding 1 person at a time, 2 connected pairs joining, or everyone performing the device gesture synchronously. Co-Curator allows people to curate sources of inspiration while having a conversation. People can either seek consensus and verbally negotiate what they think is missing or could be added, or directly act upon someone else's content. A person can draw others' attention to a position on the timeline by double tapping, which results in displaying a pulsating dot on all displays. People can again trigger the general overview, which will this time show the entire group collection of sources. To disconnect from others, people must press the back button on their phone.